I pay for fiber. Pretty cool, right? I just didn't realize our fiber optic cable was a hand cranked fucking butter churn attached to a network. Sometimes he gets tired, he has to take breaks. You know, has to shake out the hands so he can get back to churning. Bing bong bing. The hamster fell off the wheel. Welcome to Fractured Thrones, where everything's made up and the points matter a lot, actually. Yeah. It's never enough, like... I don't know. I've just been feeling very defeated about it, the situation. Like, I know we're not supposed to win the RP. I never set out with the intention to win. But I'd like something to go well for once. You know? Please. Please. Yeah, I mean, Myrin's being pigeonholed a lot. And in several different ways. Myrin bad, stay bad. Yeah, that's what it kind of feels like. Ringo. I do have Cade and Quinn as friends. And when I inevitably doom the city by whatever good idea I have next, or eventually give up and I'm just like, fuck it, let's just destroy everything. I'll have a tablet set aside for those two. And they'll be able to go through the portal. People at the top of the least agency? Yeah. I don't know. It's not nearly as bad as CR's Upper City issue in Season 2. Which I hear they're fixing for Season 3, which is very exciting. I just wish I wasn't so alone up here, you know? I'm the only motherfucker up here. There's technically Loretta, but she's doing her own thing. She didn't even know about magic or anything. And now I've given up that valuable piece of information for essentially free. No one trusts Myrin at all. Except for Cade and Quinn. And even then, in the back of my mind, I'm just like, I wonder how they're going to betray Myrin. Or use him or manipulate him. Lonely at the top. Yeah, he's not even at the top though, he's just in the middle. None of the top players want anything to fucking do with him. they leave him out of their schemes, and then when they do involve him, they involve him so half-assedly that it's like I don't have any idea at any given time who's doing what or where or how or why. Not for lack of trying. We're doing shit all day, every day, aren't we? Sail to FT Arabia, you're right. Become pirates. I get the idea sometimes that there's a right answer I'm just not seeing. And that no matter what I do, it's going to fail unless I find the right answer. And even then, it's probably already doomed. I don't know. That's just my doomer self talking right now. Blah, blah, blah. It's fucking Splotches! He's the leader! Yeah. I don't mean to unload on you guys. I'm just stressed about a lot of things. Look, I wouldn't still be playing if I wasn't having fun. And Thrones has a lot of stuff he has to juggle. Yeah. All things I've been thinking. Yeah. It's meant to be grimdark. We're not meant to be the winners or the heroes of the story, you know? And I understand that. I'm not trying to complain about that. But yeah. What was I even talking about before all this? Don't remember. Am I in the... I'm not even in the call. Whoops. Whoopsies. That's not good. Where is it? Index. There we go. I'm gonna respawn just to make sure we're all still in the respawn area. What the hell? We ain't... Didn't he say get in the map like an hour ago?
No. He hasn't said been in the map yet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he did.
He did.
No.
He did.
Did he?
Yeah.
He did. Like,
No, he didn't. You're lying.
He did.
minutes ago.
Oh, get into the... Wait, like, get in places to start up.
No. Get into the map.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, like load in. Yeah. Yeah. How's your head?
Pretty good. I rolled a 6. It was... I had to get stitches.
I'm sorry. It wasn't meant to be a big thing, but fuck.
You get to choose.
Ooh.
1, 2, or 3.
1.
Saturday, are you showing up as your teacher or are you gonna show up as Steve?
There you go.
Loretta Hartford. Loretta.
I don't know if backflip thing will do
Okay, I don't know.
you showing up in Harry was the first thing
What? Whoa. Fair enough, Joe.
My name's Loretta Hartford. How you guys doing?
Oh my god. Loretta, I told you not to smoke those Karate cigarettes.
I love pipe weed. I don't know what you're talking about.
God damn it.
This is me after
Smoked a
being an
pack of
alcoholic
dope
for
every day
12
of
years.
Oh god. Alright, I'm going back in the map to listen to jazz.
I don't understand. Actually, maybe you do. Are you aware?
Bing bong, bing bing bong. Is that you, Jensen?
Oh, indeed, Master Thesalor. Good morning.
Ha, I have one thing to say to you, Jensen.
Oh, and what's that?
And don't you forget it, Jensen.
I will not forget that ever, Master Thesalor. Thank you very much.
Good. Gross, is that an NPC? Get back in there.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna play another one today. Do you want to see?
Sure.
I think she's really cute. Cause I need to.
Is it
spend more
a
time
stream
on
spoiler?
other ones. No. I'm just doing a different character when I get bored. Look at her.
Cool. Cool.
My name is Selena.
Elena.
Selena with a C.
Salad. Salad Lena.
Yes, toss the salad.
Toss
I come
the
from a
salad.
long family of bards, but I hate music. So I'm trying to find my place in the world because my parents wanted me to take up and being part of the family band, but I said no.
My god, she's so
Art's not for
brave.
me. I like science. You know, the opposite of every Disney show.
Science. My god.
I want
What is
stab things, or do a science music.
what is this dance?
This is half-ass flossing. I don't actually know how to floss.
You don't actually know how to floss?
No,
I'll teach
and
you.
it's weird as I'm supposed to be hip with the kids.
Here, I'll
Okay.
teach you. All right. You take your hands. You go out like this,
Okay.
and then you go in the left arm back, and then you go back out,
Yeah.
and then you swap, and then this arm goes back, and then you just repeat that motion.
Hut, hut.
Hup, 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 hup.
Ah, okay. There's an extra step that I wasn't doing. I don't feel any cooler.
No, it's not
Oh,
cooler.
My soul. Can't wait for you to simp over this NPC too.
There you go.
The first NPC that shows this one interest, I'm gonna soft lock her into a relationship. Oh, okay, so my goal with her is like the first PC, I'm gonna cling to it, and I'm gonna be the worst girlfriend. Where
Oh,
were you?
fuck
What were
yeah.
you doing?
Wait,
who are you talking to?
wait. Make it be Icalos. Please.
Oh my god, you're right.
Yes!
Don't worry, we can
Yes!
spend the rest of our lives together, which is a really long time.
I hear your nobility, but
You
like your
wouldn't
parents
dream
are
of
dead.
going
Like,
anywhere without me, right?
so that means you're like head of the house now, right?
That's like you're like head of the house, right? I'm looking for a rich elven husband. No big deal.
Oh my god. It's so hot that you have money.
Hey, I heard you can read, and that's hot.
I can't wait.
It's been a running joke since like me and Kimchi on like my second day were like drunk girls in the square, and we were trying to hit on Baylor. We're like, oh my god, and like Baylor's like pulling up like a well water bucket, and they were like, book club tonight, and then Kimchi's like, you can read, that's so hot, and we made
That's
Baylor break
where that
character,
comes from.
and that's how it got started. So now I say it whenever I can.
I see.
excited to see what happens today, considering, you know, apparently I shouldn't be here.
Well, if they...
You can't have friends, Myrindal. It's not allowed.
I can't have friends. Everything I do blows up in my face. So I'm just going to burn the whole world down.
Makes you a great character.
Well, thank you. But it's very stressful.
Yeah. Yeah, but like you do such a good job at fucking things up. I'm proud of you.
Well, at least I can fuck things up right, you know? At least there's that.
Yeah. It's okay. I mean, to
I don't
be
know how to
fair,
do this one.
I also fuck things up as Quinn. Like with the forge thing.
Oh, yeah.
In character, she's like, oh no, that was a bad idea. Out of character, I'm like, this is gonna be great to see where this goes. I'm very excited. I don't play her 5-head. I play her no head.
No head. Who needs it? Who needs a head?
Not me.
It's only got
Sarva.
in fucking tough spots.
I'm gonna be like, I don't want to be a singer. I want to be a dancer. What'd you think of that? Just like actually see what people say.
That'd be
Cool,
great.
right?
That's good, right? I spent months working on this one. It's all the same move.
I got this little character I pulled out because, you know, Ursa doesn't have Ascal right now, and Ulagi's gone, so this little character robbed her, got thrown in the water by her, and now she's like, Mistress Ursa, you're amazing, teach me everything, and now she like clings to her leg, and she's like, I'll help. I'm your biggest fan. And she's like, just this scrappy little thing. Ursa's like, please go away. And she's like, I love you, train me.
I love that.
Yeah, Ursa's like, I don't. Okay. She's trying her best.
She do what she
I
can.
needed after her character loss.
Yeah, for sure.
How's it gonna be up soon?
How
See the
good.
new color changes on these ones.
Very cool. Very epic.
Very cool, bro. Very cool. This is the one I'm gonna use, so I'm claiming her.
Nice.
That's also why I'm bringing her in today, because I want her.
Nice.
I wanted to have 2 NPCs to play.
Fair enough.
I don't need any other hoes running around. People thinking that this is them, because this is me.
Fair enough.
I mean, I know it's not how it works, but still. If I make a good enough impression, then people will back off this model.
Jesus Christ.
Territorial.
Bloodthirsty.
Listen, y'all get your own models, okay? Us NPCs have like a fighting ring for models, you know?
Don't you have like your whole
Blood,
ass
sweat, and
own like
tears.
custom NPC model?
Yeah, for how long though? Everybody wants to murder her. No offense, but I can't see the scribery thing working out very well for her. To be fair.
To be fair. Maybe it'll work out.
Plus, it's always good to have a backup.
You know,
And
I'll
I
just.
don't think Brunswick will ever trust me with another named NPC after this.
Oh well. What can you
I
do?
broke everything.
Well,
Cry.
oh well.
Hey, he also probably shouldn't trust me with normal NPCs because one of the NPCs I did last episode hurt a lot of player characters.
Were you the mother with the dead baby?
I was the mother with the dead baby.
I see.
That's me.
Well,
Yeah. He said communicate starvation. Elderly people and babies do that, and all we do in Fractured Thrones is laugh at old people, so.
true. Very true.
Yeah. I thought about that on the spot. I was just like, how can I hurt people? And that's what I did. Where the fuck is Cade?
Where is Cade? Does he know he's supposed to be starting
I hear
it?
him over there. He's talking to somebody. I don't know.
Ah. I don't know.
I'm not gonna yell at him. I'm not his keeper.
I'm gonna go. I'm his keeper. I'll go find him. Remember, you're starting a scribery.
Oh yeah, I am.
I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I'm lagging. I'm okay.
I don't know.
Do you have any idea how fast I am, guardsman? I'm fast as fuck! Yes! I gave him a reminder just in case.
Find him?
Yes, he's just in the spawn.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's all he does is talk.
Players, come hither.
Oh, players are
I'm
needed.
not allowed to say that. Oh.
Yeah, we gotta go talk to the big man.
John
God
Guard.
damn it. She's the last 17 from 9 left.
Experiment.
Yeah, never been on this side of the
Whenever you're ready, support stuff.
I didn't hear you say.
Wrong channel.
All right, guys.
have an ass. All right.
wow.
See you guys soon.
So-
Love you. Bye.
Audio, sorry.
Roll me d20, chat. It's exclamation roll space d20 or 1d20. Exclamation point roll space 1d20. Come on, guys.
Sorry.
All right, have you a moment? Good. About what we talked about last night. I've changed my mind. For now, don't worry about that specific individual. Just keep an eye out for anything in general.
Heard from the exterior door.
Great.
We don't have to worry about anything. We didn't speak of anything.
Mm-hmm. Wakey, wakey, Cade. Yes.
Master Scribe, there are some magistrate guards here for you.
Very well. Morning, Loretta.
Good morning.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Good morning, sir. The magistrate has requested your presence.
Hmm.
We'll be escorting you there.
Very good.
Sir. Soldiers?
Master Scribe.
Hmm.
Are there any other non-scribes on the premises?
I have a new assistant that is in training. Please do not cut her head off. And a bodyguard that I hired.
Very well.
I vetted them thoroughly. You need not worry.
This way. Hurry up.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We shall make haste then.
Thank you, sir.
Close the gates.
Cool. 16. That's good.
It's a good way lines will collapse even faster than they already have.
Regardless, it is an option.
Sir! Yes. The head scholar has been brought as commanded, sir.
I see.
Good day, Elder.
Thesalor, so nice of you to join us.
Good day, Magistrate. And so early in the morning, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, let's start with this. Why do you think you're here?
I would assume it would have something to do with the, kerfuffle last night.
How about you elaborate on that? Please.
I'd love to. Have you received my missive I sent out yesterday about the new hires?
Yes, I have.
Very good. Apparently there was a miscommunication with one of the guards. They saw them entering the premises late at night, were not yet aware that they had been hired, and so I suppose they set off some sort of alarm. But the issue has been rectified.
Thesalor, the issue has not been rectified. And the kerfuffle has been the months that you have been here in Adwick. Do you understand, Thesalor, why you're here? Really?
Can you enlighten me?
Why are people
Thesalor.
coming and going from the scribery who are not scribes?
A lot of people use our services.
Have we gotten reports of beggars, fishfolk, and people who are claimed to be retainers coming and going from the scribery?
They use our services, sir.
Business. What services would they be using within the scribery?
Buying parchments or inks or spending the silver it takes to get it. What do you want from me, Dorst?
Stop, you ignorant fool! Do you think that we would ask these questions if we didn't already know some of the information? I have read reports from Scribe Ackerman that these people have proceeded directly to your office! What are you doing with them? You can lie to us!
You yourself said I need to make sure that I'm doing everything I can for the war effort. If I'm not talking to people on the ground floor on the war effort and the issues at hand, how can we expect to make any headway?
And what have you done? Improved the war effort. Tell me your immediate contributions to the war effort.
It'd be a lot easier to,
No. Now.
Very well. I've been researching the different siege equipment and technologies as per the recommendation of Dorst. Can you please hold your judgments until after I finish speaking, Dorst?
Please don't continue, Thesalor. It's amusing, if it weren't so sad.
I've been researching ways to improve the farmlands and their yields, researching different equipments that have been using in the past. That helps. I've given a schematic to Maya, the farmhand, even about certain sort of scythes that fell out of fashion, but for reasons I could not tell, they were much more efficient.
To a farmhand.
Yes, well, it was paid for. It was a copy, not a original. Besides, you put them in charge of some projects down there. I figured they had at least the authority to make a scythe.
Thesalor, how long have you been here? In Adwick?
Roughly 6 months, Auditor.
And it seems like these things that you've done have only happened since what? I had to find you out there and, I don't know, scream my head off to get you to do anything, to read a book, and what was it you said? It's not my job. Don't we have other people to do this? Where are the other scholars, Myrindal?
I don't know.
Their scribes. You don't know? And your head scholar of Adwick?
There was a report of a man named Torgen Steelcrown.
Yes.
Where is he?
He's no longer with us.
No
Thesalor.
longer with us. What do you mean?
He is no longer on this mortal coil. He is deceased. He is passed on.
And
How?
this was a man under your purview?
Dorst. Give me a moment. How?
He had his own researches he was pursuing. He would often leave town.
Such as?
He was not always clear with me about what he was doing. But he is a...
You're the head scholar, why wouldn't you?
He said it had something to do with researching ancient ruins. It turns out he met some sort of unfortunate fate in one of these ruins. The details of which I'm still trying to discern.
How do you know this?
Word travels. People on the streets, they talk about things, rumors here and there. Nothing concrete.
Word travels. That
Someone
one of
else.
your scribes died away from the castle. A scribe that is under your purview that should be assisting with the war effort without your knowledge.
There was a lot of things that he kept from the crown.
He is one of your scribes.
Was.
Do you believe that to be acceptable behavior?
What to be acceptable behavior, magistrate?
For, let's say, one of your scribes to not be completely forthright in exactly what they were researching and what they were doing to assist with the work that you were doing.
They did all of their tasks.
Do you believe that conducive?
They did their tasks, and in their free time, they pursued other interests, sir.
Thesalor, look at me. The noble houses have been asking, and the lords have been bringing it up quite often. Why hasn't Adwick been more prepared for the war? Why is it just now that apparently the plans for what? Your little ballista are just being produced after I had to scream at you?
Because, Auditor Dorst, I was not aware we were out of siege engineers. I'm a scholar, not a tactician. I'm not.
Your job is to learn and know. What do you know, Thesalor?
Regarding?
You said Torgon was what? Keeping things from the crown? Are you keeping anything, Thesalor?
Silence! We have more business that we need to get. This back and forth, while I'm sure is very alleviating to you, Dorst, is not getting us anywhere. What's of the other reports, Dorst?
I checked the ledger of the scribery, Thesalor. You can't tell me that you're so desperate that you have been pocketing money from scribery sales? Paper and ink? Little bits of copper? Don't you have a salary, Thesalor?
If I've done so, it is not on purpose and not intentional. Please show me... Auditor Dorst, show me the discrepancies, and I would gladly pay it. It is not something that I am aware of.
The law. Is ignorance of the law an excuse, magistrate? You would know, correct?
No, it is not. And as someone who is the head scholar of Adric, it is part of your job to have a basic understanding of such things as this, but...
A discrepancy in the ledgers is nothing new. It's nothing unheard of. If there is a discrepancy, I will make up the difference.
We will look this aside, as the war is a more pressing issue, but... Thesalor, you have been a pain in my side. A pain that I don't wish to deal with. You can't explain a single one of the questions that we have been asking you.
I've given you... have I not given you satisfactory answers? What do you...
You haven't given us a satisfactory answer as to why only now you have started to produce anything after I've had to crawl up your ass! 6 months and nothing!
What... in your mind, Doris, what is the role of a...
Why are you speaking back?
We are being told from the nobles above to replace you. You need to assist with the war effort. Not make me have to spend a single second of my time dealing with anything that you're involved with. And I never want to hear about anything that you have done other than assisting with the war effort. Do I make myself clear?
Yes, Magistrate.
$10 silver. That is what is coming out of your pockets, your coin purse.
10 silvers.
As reprimands from the terrible amount of work that you have done. This is to as reconcile of the basic amount of work that you have been supposed to be doing for months.
Thesalor, these 10 silvers are more just like the little money you've pocketed from the scribery. It's not so much a practical matter, Thesalor. It's more a matter of, humility, of which you have shown so little. We are not equals, Thesalor, you and I, nor are you and the magistrate. Do you understand that? You take orders. And it is not my job to manage the intelligentsia of Adwick. Do you understand that? Managing you is not my job. It's something I've had to do because you have shown such negligence.
You gave me orders and I began to follow them.
I gave you orders after you did nothing for months.
You
Part
are the
of my
head
job
scribe of Adwick.
Part of my
You
job,
shouldn't
Thesalor,
need orders.
is to ask questions. And you, part of your job as scholar is to what? Do you know? Do you know, Thesalor?
Follow orders or not follow orders? It's quite unclear.
I ask the questions. You find the answers. Do you understand? And I shouldn't have to always ask you a question for you to come up with answers to things like, what will happen if there is a siege? What will happen if the Empire is at the gates? What should we do to prepare for a siege? I shouldn't have to ask the most basic of things of you, Thesalor, nor should anyone.
I understand.
Now we understand. With the war a day away. Oh. Pathetic. A disgrace is what you are, Thesalor. Just like I said out there in front of the castle. You disgust me. Did your negligence also lead to the death of Torgrin Steelcrown? Did it, Thesalor? I just wondered.
Yes.
No, it did not.
Let's get a little bit more onto that. You say you have heard reports that Torgrin Steelcrown has perished. Correct.
He is dead.
What all do you know about it?
I only know the word around town from those that will talk to me about the issue. He perished in a ruin. Any more details than that, I do not know. I have had my efforts divided amongst the war effort and the food shortages. And replacing the loss of a talented scribe.
Indeed. Where are the other scholars, Thesalor?
As I said, I do not know. They've been relocated, weeks ago.
Relocated on whose orders?
Mine.
I suppose you would have to ask the king, then? Because I do not know.
Are you sincere?
I do not hold the other head scholars' schedules,
you don't
Lord.
know the location of a single other scholar.
They were relocated somewhere to the west for some sort of meeting of lords. It was weeks ago.
Why do I get the feeling that you are keeping something from us?
That was almost an entire month ago, and so many more things have happened since
Entire
then.
month ago. A scribe, the head scribe of Adwick, cannot remember an event from a month ago. Auditor Dorst, is this too much to ask?
Apparently it is. Of an incompetent elf who can't do his job.
Mithrax protect us.
We will have to have Mithrax protect us, because certainly the intelligence coming out of the scribery won't.
Indeed. I apologize for failing you, and I look forward to seeing who my replacement will be.
Oh, so you've just given up, is that it?
Are you going to give up when the impo...
Scholar, are you quite finished? I have need of you.
Am I excused, Magistrate? Auditor Dorst?
You are.
Very good. Good day to you, gentlemen.
I see you have found yourself involved in the less tasteful politics of Adwick.
It seems something impossible to avoid these days.
Unfortunately so. However, it seems you've already had your beratings, but I will add one thing. To make progress, a cover must be maintained. There has not been enough cover as of late. I think you know that now. There are questions being asked. I have made it clear that you have been doing work on my behalf. I will be speaking with the magistrate later. But that is not something that I will be able to do again. There are too many who are putting their noses where they don't belong. Unfortunately, it seems that most of the nobility are choosing to flee what they consider a sinking ship. As I'm sure you've heard, the West has yet to mobilize for the war. His Majesty, King Gavis, is feeling this pressure. So it makes our work all the more pertinent. Do you have those transcripts you had said you'd bring?
I do. Gotta remember the questions I wanted to ask him. Fuck.
Archmages. A strange word. A title, no less.
Indeed.
The more and more that is found about this order, the way it is described, it seems as though they were either tasked with guarding their secrets or limiting them. I have not been able to decipher whether it was good or for ill. One thing is for certain. This Elysium, all clues point towards Morogorth. I believe it is an old translation, though from what dialect, I am unsure. It is not common, nor is it Elvish or Dwarvish.
That's another
Is there
peculiar...
anything else that needs to be brought to my attention?
Well, I'm sure it goes without saying. But all of the records we are finding in these ruins, they are all written in common.
So I've noticed.
Rather strange.
Although I heard a whisper, Myrindal.
Is that so?
That is so. Not a few hours ago, one of my eyes told me of the sighting of a dryad near Elri. Would you happen to know something about this?
I see. Yes. Our friend in the woods appears to have been conscripted by some of the others. Apparently there's an engineer in Elri. They believe they might be able to bring him back. Perhaps he can start working on reverse engineering these black powder weapons that the Empire uses. And not let alone fix up our local warforged. I did not realize until, well, a day ago that the Dryad was on that mission. Well, you confirmed it here with me now, but...
It would seem so. However, it is odd. Certainly this Dryad is aware of what happens to non-humans when it comes to the Empire, and yet they are in the heart of it. Why?
If I did not know any better, I would simply say it was due to her nature. She cannot not help people. But...
Help.
Yes, well, all dryads, well, at least from what I understand, are forces of nature and life. If she can protect someone's...
So they like to present themselves, in the very least.
Do you know otherwise?
Most assuredly, you've seen her destroy.
I have. Certainly.
It is not hard to tell that these magics have been hidden for quite some time. We would be fooling ourselves if we did not say there were those that used it with ill intent. So now think of something that is innately magical. A dryad. Something that has the power to turn the very forest against you. If you displease her, she could just choose to destroy.
It is why...
That is quite innately dangerous.
Indeed, and it is also why I have been trying to get into her good graces once more.
Her druid, the small little halfling wood elf, the one with one hand, seems to believe that I have been watching them. While I am aware of my surroundings, watching that one has not been my priority. They seem to be obsessed with Seravith's condition. I have stopped caring. I gave her help, and she decided to give in to this entity. It is beginning to consume her. I would be surprised if her actions were her own at this point.
Indeed. On that matter, I would like to ask, I believe it would be to the benefit of all of us if she were out of the picture.
Seravith threatens you that much?
She's begun acting, putting things into motion, collecting a ragtag group. I'm sure you're aware of how dangerous, well,
Ragtag groups of peasants can be.
Indeed. And if they are serving her, well, and her entity's interests, it can spell no good for Ariland.
I like to think of myself as an excellent judge of levels of threats. I do not see Seravith as one. Sure, where she goes, she creates her own brand of chaos. But in the grand scheme of things, she will be so consumed with what vies for her very soul. It is not even something that I am looking towards. However, if she's a threat, Myrindal, I am sure you are more than capable.
I will do what I can.
It is important, however. There is a leak of information. I am not sure how. My eyes have been unable to find out who. I have been searching among the nobility. To no avail. But it would seem that the Empire is becoming very aware of our intent to use archways and military movements. Aware that we are looking into ways to utilize them against the Empire. Aware that we were recently in Kogovia. Aware we intervened in Badaria. Everything that has been done over the last month or so. A report was intercepted. I believe it was only part of it, and even looked like most of it was in a cipher. It is being looked over, but someone, somewhere, is very aware and telling our enemies our plan.
A cipher.
It is not unlike the Empire to use them.
Could you think of any reason? As, well, I only know one person in the city who uses ciphers. Could you think of any reason why an elf would want to aid the Empire?
An elf? Unless they were purely suicidal. No.
What if the Empire had the family?
I would argue that the Empire has made enough of a reputation that having a non-human family would not last long, no matter how important you were.
I see. Are there any other details you can give me on this potential spy?
Only that they seem to be fully aware of the past of Ledford, how everyone escaped, how everyone made it to Alec, who is involved. You see, your names were in a list. All of them.
I see.
Other than that, no information stood out. My eyes are going to be drawn more and more away from these troubles, as it seems that the Western houses are teetering upon treason.
Circling back briefly. The Dryads. They are dangerous, and I'm sure that you have something in mind as a use for them. The preservation of our land.
Your question.
I wish to know what use they are so that I can appropriately hold cards. They are beginning to trust me again. And I don't want to somehow jeopardize Ireland's mission in my efforts of regaining their trust.
Understand, Myrindal. I have told you this since Ledford. Good deeds will always be punished, especially by those who cannot understand them, and the means to do the thing that is necessary for this to continue to survive, especially in the threat of something as powerful as the Empire. Unsavory things must be done. All that I am aware of is that the Empire is collecting Dryads. Initially, I had thought that they were destroying them, burning them. But it would seem that a majority of the Dryads of the Eastern tribes are in captivity. If I had to guess, well, you saw how they left the gate after we had departed.
Living, breathing batteries, then. They recharge themselves.
It's entirely possible. It's what I would believe. Think of it this way. I have spent time studying some of these tablets. At first I thought perhaps they were more advanced than they really are. They are almost like keys for these archways, but they are very primitive. The way that these things are designed almost seem as if they are for those who could not do it without. Brute force. Forcing a magical reaction for one who could not create a magical reaction on their own. It makes me wonder if magic is something that is simply born rather than gained.
I see. If we could somehow free these dryads.
That is wishful thinking. That would be in the heart of the Empire. And currently, half of Ireland is the Empire. However, if we could get a dryad,
I understand. The elves in Kagovia, they still lack the, well, basic reagents to make the cure for the shroomlung that affects them so.
I have thought about politely absconding with their dryad. The only reason I have not is they serve as scouts. From what I understand, you've made friends. A few of you. They will be able to monitor those ruins. We will have an advanced warning if they try to leave again. The one nearby, however, with her grove just outside of Atwick. Far more logistical, do you not think?
Indeed. Though I wonder, how much do you know of how the dryads operate their magical gifts?
Much of it is still a mystery. They do not need what I would call a focus. They do not need a source. They are their source. They are their focus. They are innately magical. So much so that they affect the world around them. These groves, from what I understand, do not require active use. Merely that the dryad remains in one place for an amount of time. So thus is the magic that pours forth.
From what I understand, that is not, well, entirely true. They do still need a source. When we were at Kagovia, the dryad there had several elven maidens that she drew power from. With that logic, our dryad will be limited to the amount of maidens that she possesses.
Maidens or people?
I'm not sure how much of it is elven culture versus how much of it can be brute forced. It may very well be that we just need bodies.
Something that is worth attempting.
Indeed.
Perhaps we can facilitate an event that will require her to try as such. An experiment, if you will.
Perhaps. In the meantime, I am trying to, though it is a slow-going process and by no means am I expecting results anytime soon, I am trying to replicate their process for how their maidens work. It appears that every culture has their own version of this runic language. The elves are no different.
Something I have noticed as well. It would seem that most of the races have their own language. Their own version of these runes. At first I thought perhaps, for instance, the Bjornings and the Dwarves, they hate each other for a reason. A lot of it has to do with wars far before our time. For they fought over the Bjorning's words of power. Events like that make me wonder if they were all just interpretations of the same thing. They would not matter. You would not need the other. It leaves much to wonder. Answers I do not have.
Indeed.
But I do know this, Thesalor. The Empire is one day's ride from the capital. Lord Commander Ralitz is almost at the edge of the forest. Almost the entirety of Badaria has been lost. Embershire has reports that they are soon to be sieged again. Reserve companies have moved up. And Oakenbrook has been fighting non-stop for the past 2 days. If we do not figure out something soon, I would highly advise getting in that Dryad's good graces.
Very well. I will have to, well, I will have to throw you under the bus, so to speak.
As if you haven't already, Myrindal.
Certainly it is the only reason anyone talks to me.
You want to kill me, after all?
Words mumbled when I was drunk, not of clear mind. The true enemy lies beyond. I see your quest for what it is.
Find out something that this Dryad needs. I will see if I can help you procure it.
Very good.
Soldiers, please escort the head scholar back to his archives.
Here's to obey.
A last thing. The auditor is attempting to take a ludicrous sum from my salary that will undoubtedly impede my ability to, well, further my research. Is there anything that can be done about that?
Are you asking me to pay your fine?
I was hoping to get it absolved.
I will have a word with the auditor.
You're too kind, Lord.
But I need results. Myrindal, our time is short.
You will have them.
And if a day ever comes, you may try your best, scholar. I wish you a good day.
Good day, Lord Advisor. Damn, there's something I wanted to say to him, but I didn't manage to do it. Oh well.
Right, so he's leaving now.
I open the gate.
I'm on it.
Thank you. Ugh, I wanted to say something, I fucked it up. Oh well, it's fine. Doesn't matter. All right. Good day.
Welcome back.
Thank you for the escort, gentlemen.
Yes, sir. Have a good evening.
You as well.
Welcome back, Mr. Thesalor, sir.
Thank you, Jensen. Are any of my guests or employees still about?
Well, there's just the one cleaning inside. You won't really see him. He's off in the corner just sweeping the floors. And Lady Hartford said that she would be returning later on.
Very well. Thank you. Fucking frozen. All right, shall we?
Oh, hi, indeed. By the way, Mrs. Hartford, or Lady Hartford said that she would prefer to keep the cleaning in-house. So the assistant that she wanted to hire on, she set to sweeping the floors and such. So I don't believe that, what was his name? Leo or something like that? I don't believe that they will be needed to clean the scribery anymore if Lady
Understood.
Hartford's hire is in fact going to stay.
Very well, Jensen. Thank you for the update. All right, who have I with me today?
Private Gibbs.
Ah, Gibbs, good to have you back. A lot to do today. A lot of very scribe-y things to do today. Oh yes, the scribiest.
Oh, that sounds fun.
It certainly will be something. Good day. Good day.
Good day, Myrindal.
Good day, Bastille.
Good day. Do you know Wolfire is here?
I unfortunately have no idea.
Okay, I think none of my suppliers are here today. Alright. Your order is ready, by the way.
Oh, very good. Can we pick it up?
Aye, so you can head over there now. Oh, God.
How have you been? I know we have not really talked lately.
Things are a bit wonky around here.
I see.
Very wonky. No one really talks to me about anything anymore, but there's been, two excursions that I haven't known about. All I hear is about a bunch of folks just suddenly go missing at night and then they come back the next day or so, all bloody and whatnot, or missing folk.
Strange. Perhaps bandits have begun to infest the area. Would not be surprised.
No, they're going out to go do things. Right, that's why a lot of not gone here anymore.
A moment, guardsman. Bastille, I am very aware of these forays. I was trying to make sure you did not incriminate yourself in front of guards.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Why are we not supposed to talk about those?
No, we are not. It is bad for that information to get out.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they were just doing it for the hell of it. Alright. This is what I mean. Nobody tells me what's going on, so I don't know.
I see.
Here I am speculating my people are leaving.
Speaking of leaving, For steel. The Empire is a day's ride away. Embershire will soon be besieged and taken over. The siege will begin on the capital soon. It will be overrun in short order. If you want to flee,
the capital will be overrun?
Yes. I feel that we are ill prepared, and with the Empire a day away, if you want to run, today is your chance.
Running to Gradia then, I suppose.
The borders will be closed in Gradia, but maybe you can find solace further west. Though I will be honest with you. If the capital falls, it is likely the western houses will fall in line with the Empire. And Arcana are not exactly well liked amongst the Empire.
Nah. The best I could do is try hiding.
If the worst comes to pass...
Are you going to stay, or are you leaving as well?
I'm staying. If you decide not to run, though, you would be one of the people I would ensure make it in the case that we're able to get to some kind of portal and escape.
Alright, dear. I'll think it over tonight.
Tell no one. I mean it. No one.
Not even Herilamo.
Not even Herilamo. I'll be forced to rescind the offer if I hear word that people are discussing that well, first of all, telling you any of this. Second of all, that I have a way out.
Aye. Alright. I won't say anything. Aye. I'll think it over whether or not I will be leaving Ireland or attempt to leave with you then.
Very well.
I do trust you, and just... I'll see.
Very well. No rush, you have the entire day.
I guess that's right.
Take care of yourself, Vestil.
Thank you.
Alright, shall we?
Speaking of, what kind of business do they do? Who hires them? It'd be cheap.
Good day. Morning, Christos.
How are you doing?
Well, have you any food this morning?
Sorry, we just ran out. I got Rin to get some more.
I see.
But to be honest, we've been in and out of food because a lot of people came in this morning wanting food, and we just got these tables repaired.
I see. Very well then.
Trying to get as much resources as I can. By the way, were you able to, I don't know if you got a letter yet, if you would be able to check. Letter sent out to me. It's supposed to be here by now, but...
I could check,
by
surely.
Scribe.
I will, Well, I'll head up there now. I'm on my way to go do some other errands, and I'll let you know. I'll have a guard deliver it in the case that it's there.
Thank you.
Oh. Hello, Essa.
How are you today?
I'm alright. How are you?
Oh, well enough, I suppose. Do you know of the training that is going to be happening at the church? Just see how far the word spread.
I do not. I've been in my scribery pretty much the entire morning.
I do not think it pertains to you anyway, but just so you know, so maybe you could pass the word along. I'm going to be training peasants to gather more food, perhaps outside, and hopefully get some more food in the system.
Very good. Glad to hear it.
But yeah, that'll be close to noon, so if you meet people that look obviously hungry, tell them about that, yeah?
I will. Thank you, Issa.
Thank you.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt your day.
No, no worries. Still waiting for the other guard. There she is.
Apologies, Monsieur asked my name.
I see.
Maybe this fellow knows something. Sir,
Can I help you?
sorry to bother you. I hope you can. The lads and I are trying to find a man who owes us money on a contract. About this tall or so, old bastard. Gradian sells tea. Haven't seen him. He was supposed to be by this morning. Asked the guards, he said nobody left the gates.
I'm afraid I've no idea of who you speak of. Sorry.
It was worth a try. It's alright, sorry for bothering you.
Good day.
Tighten your shoulder plate up, mate. That's so loose.
So it's true they did kill that man.
What the hell?
Just had some iron wolves here looking for you.
If I may, I'll go on my patrol.
Where?
Oh yes,
Yes, Count.
some iron. Yes, some iron wolves were looking
Live at
for
the
me,
tavern.
and some as well.
I'll have a look for them. Master Thesalor, hello.
Good day, host. Any update on that dagger?
Nothing that I've heard yet, but like I said, it might be hard to find anything. So we are having one of the castle weaponsmiths look at it to see if he recognizes any symbols or anything from a maker mark or whatnot.
Very good. Thank you, host. Have a good day. And those men, they went off that way.
Ah, thank you.
I do not know which way Leona went, but we don't have anybody in front of the
I'm just beating myself up because I had the chance to say the thing I wanted to say to Falgrith and I forgot it.
Hello, Mr. Myrindal.
Good
How
day.
Are you doing?
Quite well, Leo. I hope you're doing well as well.
I have.
It is deathly quiet. Why? Was there something happening at the church now? Is that what they meant?
Well, she did say noon. And I believe she'd be there if it was happening now.
Fair enough. Yeah, so do you know where anyone is right now?
Not at all.
There's a few people here and there, but seems like a good majority of them
Them are missing.
Strange. As I said, I haven't seen a... I've hardly seen a familiar face all day.
If you're looking for
The 2 elves there are sitting next in front of the church. I don't know if he's an elf or a halfling. The Fenno's child, the tiny one with the white hair.
I see.
Yes,
Indeed.
He's over there. Oh, I don't know if he's a halfling or a child. They said halfling, but I always thought he was elf child. I don't know.
I could not tell you.
Sorry. Best of luck.
Thank you. You know what? I will send that letter. I'll say... I get the feeling we are... What I wanted to say was I get the feeling that we are not so different. Underneath everything, I see a man who only wants to protect that which is his. You know, something along those lines. But now, if I send it in a letter, that's just going to be like, oh, he's trying to ingratiate himself. I wish I'd said it in the moment.
Has everyone gone to the church yet? Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Do y'all need any cleaning?
No, but you
Good day. I hope I'm not interrupting.
Myrindal. How's your head?
Who told you about my head?
I visited you yesterday. You were holding it. Do you not recall?
I must have felt a lot harder than I thought. I'm doing all right. You're...
Did you manage to get...
Yes.
Yes, my bracers.
Yes. Here is your bracer, and here is 70 coppers. A silver 30.
Thank you. The bear just tore it all up.
I see. Still having bear problems, are we?
It's dead. It's not a problem anymore. It caught me on a horse, luckily enough.
I see. He's gonna switch to talking to Elven.
Also.
I have important news. I've been notified.
Require a seat, you can...
I'll stand. I've been notified that the Empire is now a day's ride from the capital. In short order, they will have besieged, well, they already are besieging Ambershire, but soon it will be taken.
There are a day's ride.
Yes.
That would mean they have set up a camp. If there's a nearby camp, we can expect reconnaissance attacks. We need to be ready, Myrindal.
We are far from ready.
I am aware.
Hello.
The gold ones attack from the east. The Frims attack from below. The north is at war. The mountains are at war. All this death, for what purpose?
Let me give you some info. A friend of mine came from Eshma Thalas recently.
Just so you know, they're currently speaking in Elven.
She informed me.
Fine. Are you,
Do not let the plan leak about the king. If you do, he will send assassins. The moment anybody finds out, this must be a secret Myrindal. Even from allies.
I understand.
Can be used against us. As soon as anybody finds out a hint, they will come for us. And he will not take kindly to his life being endangered. I very much doubt we'll get out of this alive.
Indeed. That brings up another question, or another issue. I need to speak to the Dryad post-haste. Has she returned?
She has not returned. She left. It's been 2 days now. Well, it's actually been 3. She has not returned yet.
If she returns today, and you see her before I do, please let her know I must speak to her. It is of utmost importance in regards to sister.
I'll be sure to let her know. As far as I'm aware, she has not returned.
I have done nothing. Why do you assume the worst of me? You yourself said it. Falkworth watches everything.
Oh yes. And I know probably more than you do. Considering my little encounter with him the other day.
Then we will have to convene and share knowledge. I just met with him today as well.
There is not much I can tell you. There is not much I can tell you about your master that you do not already know.
Well, I'd be happy to hear what he...
Know that you are... Just know that even if you do not believe, you are being watched. Just because you cannot see the eyes does not mean they aren't there.
I see. Very well.
I would avoid antagonizing your master.
Oh, I seek not to antagonize him. But there are things that must be done to ensure that we do not perish.
Ensure that you keep your head about where you need to go. Do not allow fears and doubts to cloud you, and you will be fine.
Indeed. Well, feel free to, well, feel free to get back to it. Apologies for
I
interrupting.
will be here. I am intending to try and teach some of these people how to survive, considering I've heard some interesting talk of the humans killing one another for scraps of food.
That reminds me.
Which is to help them make traps for traps, help in the food situation.
I see. Have you seen Lethal today?
The last I saw her, she was in a tavern. I haven't seen her since.
I see. Thank you. Alright, have a good day, you two.
Good day, Myrindal.
This building
I'll see you, Jensen.
does enjoy herself some tea, so maybe she's seen him.
See you later, ducks.
Which building? This one right here. The Bowery.
Looks closed. Have you happened to see whoever it is you're talking about? Let them know.
She kind of on the smaller side.
Knock at the door.
Just knocking, I believe.
Oh, Myrindal, very quickly.
Yes.
What exactly did you pay me again to do your order? I totally forgot.
I paid you a unit of spider silk.
Oh, unit. Okay. Thank you. Alright. Just need to make sure how big of an adventure I need to go on very quickly.
Understood.
Yes, I will make sure to not let a man of his description out of town.
Thank you, Captain. We'll
put in a good word for you with the repertoire, but
How can I play this against Seravith? I have to implicate her somehow in the merchant's death without implicating Lethel, which would be impossible, considering she was the one that drove the dagger through. Besides, Lethel apparently sides with Seravith on some things.
He is not allowed out of the city.
Which one again?
An older gentleman. He sells tea. He owes the Iron Wolves money.
Alright.
And he will be breaking the law if he tries to leave without paying.
Oh. Good day. This is a motley crew.
Ironically.
Is it not?
Myrindal.
Megavonin.
Did you need something?
No. Just did not,
Then we'll be on our way.
Alright. Don't let me hold you up.
A lot of business to conduct, Myrindal.
Oh, I'm sure.
We should speak tonight over some wine.
I don't see why not. I could use the relaxation.
I'll bring a gift.
Stos and Kidos, without Seravith at their head, might be able to be cowed into line.
What's the name of that blue fishman back then?
Kidos?
Kidos, yes. Well, Lady Hartford's new hire, Farron hit him. He was expressing concern and confusion, and so was Lady Hartford. About why he hadn't been hired on, Kidos. Despite his apparent, well-learnedness and potential usefulness, as opposed to Lady Quinn and some of the other folks.
Well, unlike Lady Quinn and her, whatever his name is, the new assistant, they can actually read. Kidos does not know common, therefore he is not useful as a scribe.
Ooh, but perhaps you should let them know that. They seem to be quite confused and concerned.
I don't understand why. I ended up hiring the, friend of Loretta's. I will keep that in mind. I will let them know. Thank you for bringing that to my attention, and please keep me abreast of any further, well, miscommunications or the like that need to be cleared up.
Of course. They simply seem to be questioning your authority or decision making, and, well, I didn't know what to say.
I see. Good to know.
they ask me again, I'll be sure to tell them. Gidus is not no common.
Not to mention he's a traitorous snake and should not be trusted.
Who? Well, I suppose I should leave that part out then, though.
Hmm.
Did you make it? Just a little bit. Well, hopefully it dries out quickly. Wet socks is one of the worst things.
No answer. Let us continue back.
Oh, I landed right in the water that time.
Keep your heads on a swivel, guardsmen.
Of course, Mr. Thesalor.
Always am most accessible.
Lovely day.
Oh, that it is. Lots of pretty flowers around, too.
Hmm.
Smells better too.
Better than the city, at least. Good day.
I heard you were Master Thesalor.
I am.
Excuse me for being disrespectful earlier. Forgive me, I did not know.
It is no worries. I do not worry myself about the titles, especially in such a time.
Either way, I don't want to make the wolves look bad, Master. Forgive me.
Pardon?
Hmm.
Oh. Pardon?
Everyone gets scared when 3 men in place around them and grab them. You owe me 5. You don't. Okay, listen.
Don't roll steel, I understand that, but a lot of things have happened recently, okay?
Yes, Captain.
I did
Anything
want
for
to
you,
thank
Captain.
you for your contribution. For your contributing to the good cause.
Is that a new word then?
Of course.
Capnost. I'll have to note that one down.
Of course. Anything for the people of Adwick, sir.
Oh, it appears that there's Ursa right there. Thought they were in the middle of their thing, but they're not.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We're looking.
I'll see you
for
there.
a man about.
All right.
Looking for a man about this high, right?
Well, damn it. There she is.
You've never really sounded all that off this whole time to me.
Well, they're probably working the whole time.
Miss Hartford.
Yes.
I hear you had some input about my choices as candidates for the open positions.
Did I?
From what I understand, you had some words.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You were wondering why I did not hire Kidos and instead hired...
No, I wasn't. Who said that? From what Master Ackerman said, he couldn't even write properly.
Miss Kiras did say his grasp on common wasn't terribly strong.
Did you not say that... Loretta told me,
Perhaps I misunderstood, but I thought that Farron said that that's what either Lady Hotford or
What?
Ackerman said.
No, I just said it was remarkable how quickly Mr. Kidas complained about not being able to work as a in the scribery. He's
Oh, was he the one that was complaining?
right. He was just rather, I guess, disappointed that he was kicked out so quickly after Ackerman had brought him in.
This sounds like another game of you know,
I didn't bring up your name at
courier.
all, though.
Sorry.
Very well.
It's like Mr. Sherbrooke was the one who was trying to send these messages around.
That's actually pretty, that's a pretty funny joke.
Yes, you know. The broken courier.
The broken courier. Very well. Then pay me no heed. What are you two doing out here, by the way?
Well, we were. Oh, Maya's here. We were. Well, I've been managing the village and making sure that everything's going well there because, well, God forbid they manage themselves. And, division of labor and all that, so. A magistrate
Not a stone
was,
gets overturned in Adwick without Miss Loretta doing it herself, it seems.
Speaking of stones and other things.
Speaking of stones?
The Empire is one day away.
Well,
Where's that apothecary?
I don't know.
I wanted to speak to you about getting stoneworks ready, earthworks rather. Digging trenches along the long fields to ensure that the cavalry cannot run rampant on us. And it might give us a chance to harass their battlements and siege equipment.
You know, I would have thought there was like a commander or something.
I certainly would have thought. Auditor Dorst yelled at me for 40 minutes about how it was my job to find these solutions, and it baffles me that we have no such strategist amongst the ranks of all the nobility in Ireland.
Is there a workforce employed by the crown to do any siege work?
No.
Or,
No.
For these trenches? No?
I guess you could get the guard to maybe try and do it, but other
Good
than
luck.
Kidas's refugee
workforce.
Is the crown not worried that the Empire's only one day away?
They certainly are worried. Though, what can they do?
What can they do? Command the soldiers to start digging trenches.
Clearly, it falls to the common folk. To Not a bad idea.
Bugger that! Anybody pick up a fucking shovel, a stick, anything.
I agree. That's why I came out here to tell you.
Did they just now warn you that they're a day away?
Yes.
But I guess...
It doesn't leave us very much time, does it?
Certainly not.
No, it doesn't give us any time.
Though I don't know if it's a day away from the siege or if they are just a day's ride away currently, and at any moment they could begin marching.
That would have been nice information to have.
Certainly.
Setting up for a siege might take a little while. Usually siege towers,
Well-
things like that. At least from
Here's the thing, Ambershire is just half a day away, and they've been there for who knows how long.
I believe it means that
Weeks.
Ambershire has likely fallen or is about to.
Or even so, those things are usually done on site, so...
I don't think they're going to have a siege tower here when they come.
They have cannons, and it's all a matter of just moving them here.
What's a cannon?
Best get talking to Kidos.
The big thing about this big, it fires a ball really fast. Take out stoneworks.
Like a catapult?
Like a very fast and even deadlier catapult. Smaller too.
Well... Perhaps the walk around the lake can wait if we have a day before we're going to be attacked by a bunch of knights.
It seems like there might be more pressing matters to get to.
I'll be going around informing those that I can. I know that you work with Kidos. He would not take orders from me even if his own life depended on it, and it does. So, I'll leave that in your capable hands, Miss Hartford.
We have no food to offer them, to offer anybody working. We have no coin to offer anybody who's working. The only thing we could offer people is shelter. But that means less food for everyone else, so that's off the table.
So it does.
What else do we have?
Maybe everyone will get a nice bushel of purple flowers for the job well done.
Excellent.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to talk to Maya. Maybe I can procure some of that food. If every god is willing.
Where is she? I was going to get something from her as well, but oh, there she is.
Hey, let's go buy food for Maya.
Maya.
She's too fast.
She's off. She's got that, determination.
Maya.
Myrindal.
I need an update on that
What?
project. Any updates?
Oh. Last night I did visit the place, and I've just, tilled a small area of land, and I've planted the seeds. However, I just got locked on, so I haven't gotten a chance to see the results of, the planting yet. So I can always just go and visit.
Very well. Do that at your soonest convenience, and I believe Lorette wants to talk to you as well. I'll leave you two to it.
Sounds good.
How much food do you have to, sell?
Today I should have 5 here.
We're fucked. What are we supposed to do? Ah, the ballistic copies. What am I doing? I spent the night doing ballistic copies. I have them.
No.
Hey Jade, would you be down to learn a bit of swordplay?
Quinn does have the training sword.
Sells tea.
Right. Yeah, they just fucking walk up. You're looking for an old person. Human?
Well, yes.
I'm tired already.
It's gonna be a long day.
Yep.
Why does it feel so empty?
Perhaps everybody's at the church learning from Miss Yersa right now.
Perhaps you're right. I have something for her anyway. Perhaps I'll sit in on that.
Find out details, because small details mean that. If you mess up, it means that. So you must be confident. If you are ready and confident, come over here, and this will be our food group.
I did accidentally spear someone earlier today. So I don't know.
That is okay. That is good training. Get over here for the spears and such. That is fine.
Alright.
All right. Okay, so you will be the fishers and the gatherers for the little plants. Ones that wish to be able to make traps for animals. You don't have to physically do any of the actual gathering too much. All you have to do is set it right here. Anyone? Come on. Anybody? There you go. Okay, cool. You will be our trap master. Congratulations. And then the rest of you, I assume you just want to train and learn how to beat people up.
Well, in not so many words, but being able to defend yourself right.
Aye, wonderful. Alrighty. Okay, so Silva, do you think you need my help? I do not know plants and such, but do you think you need my assistance with translating, even though I don't speak Elvish or anything?
It's okay. Silva can teach or show examples, but go somewhere safer.
Well, if you happen to need
Alrighty.
a translator, I do speak Elven.
Oh, wonderful! Then you two. Well, I was gonna have you train people.
We are doomed.
Multiple days. You speak Elvish, I assume. So yes, go ahead.
I don't actually, but I mean.
Oh, cause that was the point.
I did.
Well, if you want.
Man there can help.
I did also promise I would
Anyway.
help this one here, learn how to swing that around. So maybe I'll help with the translation another day.
That is fair. All right. So yes, you four go ahead and go out. You can start teaching them which stuff to look for then.
Come with Silva. Silva, take 2 legs, show you.
All right. So the rest of people that wish to learn combat, we can go ahead and move this outside next to the keep that is right outside. That is the usual training location that everyone seems to favor, and we can start lessons there.
You know what I'm gonna do here, guys? I'm gonna take some of my food and eat it. I'll technically drink it.
That is what. Let us move on. So.
Come on, let's get moving.
Am I coming with this?
Go, y'all. Yeah, I think someone will go first. Sir, come here real quick.
You know what? I'm just going to do some breathing exercises.
That sounds like a good idea.
Ringo. Yeah, if Adwick is besieged, it lasts maybe 10 days, max. They wouldn't even have to raise Ledford. They're just gotta wait a week. They'll have a whole capital city to him. Godsman, we are alone. Feel free to take a seat.
Can never be too bad.
If you prefer to stand, that is fine, but I will not dock you points for sitting. Besides, I'd rather you be fresh for any actual threats. Rather than wasting your energy, protect me from the daisies.
I've been trying to have energy for weeks.
Very good. Then I will not stop you.
Me back's been hurting for a little while, so I appreciate the invitation.
Very good, Jensen. You of all people deserve it after the tussle the other day. Which again, I have to thank you and Reeves.
Well, you rushed in to save that assistant first. Unfortunate that we all weren't in time.
Indeed.
Couldn't believe me eyes when that thing ran from the forest to behind the house. Or whatever that place is.
They're stealthy for how big those creatures are.
Indeed.
I wrote a commendation for you and Reeves for the excellence of service following that battle. Though, I'm not sure what good that will do. I just got yelled at by the auditor and the magistrate. It wasn't all bad, though.
More yelling.
Yes, more yelling, but, well, interestingly, someone came to my defense.
Oh. Well, that's good.
Indeed.
Have you ever noticed these flowers are so strange? Every now and then, with a long pause in between, they just turn completely green. Maybe my eyesight's going out.
No, that's something I've actively avoided looking at, just because, well, by all known laws of aviation, these flowers should not turn green.
I heard it was drown magic.
Brown magic? That would explain a lot of things.
What would the laws of aviation have to do with... What even are the laws
Jensen,
of aviation?
leave the science and the learning to the scholars.
Especially after that false report you gave.
What be a scholar one day?
Well, with that inquisitive nature, you just might get there. But never question me. I'm always right, remember?
Indeed, but I'm not questioning you, but I'm asking what the laws of aviation are. I
1.
believe they have everything to do with the flowers.
What goes up must come down. 2. Flowers can never pulsate between green and the natural color within a 5-second interval. And 3. Did I go from 1 to 3? Did I say 2?
No,
I feel like I said 3 twice.
I don't know if you said 2, but you said the second one.
Very good. And 3. Well, you don't want to know what number 3 is.
Oh, but I do.
Damn it. Are you sure?
Aye.
Rule number 3 is that trees have feelings, and you need to be respectful when talking to them.
Oh, they've also got squares at the... Did you see the square at the bottom? It's quite strange.
My God, so you know I never noticed? And now I'm not going to be able to unnotice.
Same thing happened to me earlier when you were speaking with Jackson, the other one. One of the, iron wolves pointed it out. Never gonna be able to unsee it.
Rule number 4, all trees are secretly square.
I can believe that one. Well, I believe all of them because you said them.
Thank you. Just make sure not to repeat any of that to anyone ever, because those are secret scribery facts.
Secret scribery laws of aviation.
Yes.
Alright. Understood.
Speak it to no one.
So, since the trees have feelings, trees, you are beautiful the way you are, square or not.
I think they like that. Quick, flowers.
I'm happy to hear it.
Turn green if the trees like that. Give it
But
some.
you said according to the second rule. Oh right, they don't
There's-
turn green, so
There's
wait, but
always
they-
there's
but they
always
wouldn't
it
turn green,
there's
which
always
means
exceptions to the rules, Jensen.
So
That's
what
the fifth
comes
rule.
up doesn't always have to come down.
Exactly.
Oh no. What if one day
Just
we jump and we just fly away?
to the moon, Jensen. We're taking Adwick to the moon.
Excellent. Then we won't have to deal with.
The Empire. A siege. Do you think they can get us on the moon? What if they're already there? What if they beat us?
Well, in that case, what hope have we got?
Oh, they're turning green. The trees are happy.
Oh. Excellent.
Very good. This is an auspicious sign. This is very good air I'm eating. The finest Adwickian air there is to buy.
And at some point, a good wine.
Hmm. Yes, a fine vintage. A fine vintage of hints of nothing with notes of despair.
What does despair taste like?
Despair tastes like, well, Have you ever looked in a cupboard and you're very excited because you're going to eat your favorite snack? And you look and you open it and it's just covered in mold.
Well, I haven't had that happen, but I have been looking forward to having my favorite snack, and I open the cupboards, and it's just parsley.
Parsley? Where did you find parsley in a time like this?
This was a long time ago. I'm just remembering a time when I was looking for my favorite snack.
Well, imagine you're looking for your favorite snack and you find parsley. Now imagine that parsley killed your family and left you for dead.
Oh dear. Well, my father's dead, so I can imagine that.
Well, there you go. That is what despair tastes
That's
like.
what despair tastes like.
Yes, like a pungent leafy
like
green
parsley
with that
killed your
kills your
entire
family. Yes. Yes, Guardsman?
Huh?
Do you disagree?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You don't have anything to say about it? No. You're not going to refute my knowledge, are you?
My pet family down.
Your pet family?
I had to put them down. They broke the law, so.
Whoa. I'm still trying to wrap my head around pet family. You've put your pet family down because they broke the law?
I put my family down.
What did they do? Guardsman.
They stole.
What did they steal?
What did they steal?
Food.
Well, that's just sad.
That's pretty sad. Guardsman, that is very sad.
Well. But I'll do my duty anyway.
You're a good soldier. Good soldiers follow orders.
Thank you.
And now you have nothing to lose. Isn't that refreshing?
I have my life.
Well, no, that's true. But you know what I mean, right?
Wait, you just said yet? Do you intend to break some laws? Do I have to report you?
Hmm.
I feel like this is an interrogation.
Where are the other families going, guardsmen?
What?
Answer me!
Mine are dead.
Well, what can you do? I sip the air.
It was only a carrot.
They got killed for one carrot.
And you did the executing. You
That's-
didn't resist or nothing.
I was ordered to. What do you want me to do?
They ordered you to kill your own family.
Entire family over a
That's-
carrot. A fucking carrot.
I definitely didn't take the rest of the food.
Wait a minute.
This is back when I was young. Very, very young.
So they said, here, young boy, your family has committed the grievous sin of stealing a single carrot. Here is a sword. Go to that block and cut off their heads. And that'll teach you. Is that what you're telling me right now?
It was like beginning stages of training.
I'll often hear in the special forces of Adwick, they have you train your own family. And then when your family is of age, you have to kill it yourself to breed out any weakness. I didn't realize we had a...
Thinking about the same tales.
Really? Well, interesting. Though it's strange they made you do it over there. Yeah. They are. My God. Don't worry, your secret is safe with us, Special Agent Gibbs.
Gibbs.
All right, that's enough miasma for one day. Shall we get back to Shall we get back to being serious and dour and all sad and stuff? Back to despair.
He didn't give the look, so I can't. I don't know.
The look? All right. Miasma hours are over. We are sad. We are serious. Back to being evil. Oh, say, can you see?
Boy, Mithrax is light.
Oh, I've heard that.
Yes, the national anthem of Mithrax. Of the Church of Mithrax.
Mithrax as a nation.
Of course, all of our land is Mithrax's nation. Under his blue divine fire.
Do you think the blue sky is just Mithrax Mithrax's divine fire then?
I don't know.
So high up we can't see the details.
You know, I have a theory that the sky is just a reflection of the vast oceans bouncing back up into some sort of, perhaps a layer of, substance that keeps the air from expelling off of the entire planet. But
That's a lot of science for me brain.
oh, I have no real basis for it. Oh, well, what's wrong with my legs?
No, I wasn't going to say anything. Had a little something caught in my throat, that's all.
Good day, Archer.
Good day.
Certainly.
You know, every time I call him auditor, he gets real close to me and goes, "It's just dozed."
Interesting. I am exhausted. You wouldn't have to know if Mithrax has any more plans for me today, would you? I'm honestly thinking of just going to bed.
Oh, definitely don't.
Well, perhaps you yourself had some plans that you wanted to accomplish today.
Oh, you know what? You're right. I did have plans, didn't I? I'm just so damn tired. I want nothing more than to fall asleep.
You still got that date too.
Oh, right. Right. Well, let's continue. Back to it. Though I've not seen the person I'm looking for at all today. I have been keeping an eye out.
Who are you looking for? Maybe you can help?
Oh, just a peasant.
Alright.
You are hot miking.
Perhaps a request would be necessary.
Oh, you're right. I don't really want to go see the man myself, though. I'd rather not be directly involved. But I still got to figure things out.
Are you going to be here for a little bit? I gotta go to the animals for just a second.
I can escort you there if you like.
Captain.
Sure.
Yes.
No man let them pass. Just that little thing.
Look at them go. I need to speak to you.
Oh, what?
Important.
Happened to your face?
You were there.
Almost forgot.
Really?
Why did he do that, by the way?
He hasn't told you.
No.
Interesting.
Meddle in his business. But it seemed like.
Oh, I cannot wait.
It's the only time he gets angry, Myrindal, is when someone oversteps boundaries. I wonder what boundaries you crossed.
Seems like you already know about it then.
Maybe guilty conscience stops when you admit your sins.
I don't need you berating me or whatever it is you're trying to do. I'm not.
Oh, you're so on edge, Mirren. It's not always a game of words. What if I'm actually just trying to genuinely have a conversation here? Too hard to believe?
A bit. You avoid me at all times of the day. Paranoia.
You go through such lengths to make sure you're safe.
Have you forgotten that we've had a spy that completely destroyed the place that we came from? Do you know it's about to happen again?
Am I supposed to care about Adwick and Ireland?
As long as you're in it, I would think.
Do you think that makes a difference?
I would think you wouldn't want to die while you're here.
I'm not going to. Until I want to die. It's not by my choice.
Alright, something I've been trying to tell you for the last few days, but with everything that's been happening, I have not had the chance. And because I don't want you to get the wrong idea about things. As you're aware, I have, well, used up the goodwill that I have been trying to rebuild with the people here in town. Because of trying to do what I thought would bring some kind of forward progress to this entire empire situation. I know it's not your prerogative, but I still don't want to see this place go up in smoke. It only makes the enemy we have stronger. Eventually they'll be your enemy too. I've had to pull on dire connections. I'm using the tavern wench and her boyfriend, I suppose, as tools. I simply request that
Useful tools to you.
no, not in the grand scheme of things. Claimed by whom?
People that need them.
How do you mean?
It means they're off limits. And they won't be very useful to you for very much longer.
What do you mean?
Put two and two together, Myrindal. You wanted that tablet charged, didn't you? The one you gave Lethal? Similar to the ones they've already charged last night? With the tea merchant? Might I add? I'm theorizing that last one because there's a man missing.
You're planning to charge them?
Kidos helped her. Listen to me. They've already charged a tablet. Her and the fish.
Oops.
She wants to earn your trust, Myrindal. She keeps trying to stand behind Myrindal and pick my pockets or slit my throat. You need to be careful with who you talk to. For fuck's sake. Have you not learned anything from me?
I have.
Stop listening to Lethal. Stop trusting everything she says. You need to be.
I don't trust everything she says. Are you saying that she has?
She's playing you like a fiddle.
Yes, well.
Stop giving her tablets. You want tablets charged and brought back to you? You give them to me. We have the same goal.
Has Lethal been threatening you? Sabotaging you?
No. But she's planning something. Every time I'm talking, she stands right behind me and breathes down my fucking neck like I don't feel her there. Next time she does it, I'm gonna snap her little neck. Stop dallying in people that you aren't close with, Myrindal. I have no reason to fucking kill you. You are important to me. Whether we like each other or not doesn't matter.
I understand
I need
that.
you for my goals.
But I also need information, and there's plenty of useless, starving peasants in the streets that could just as easily charge a tablet.
It's not a matter of who. It's who you're using to do it. Who are the people charging these tablets for you? Because I'm going to tell you now, Jackson and Phil are not on your side. They are going to pull the rug out from under you so quick. I can smell it.
Whose side are they on?
Frankly, I don't care. I'm going to be leaving Adwick very soon for my own reasons.
I see.
But not without leaving everyone with something that's useful to them. Can't leave Kyler by himself. So whatever that was between you two, you need to fix it.
There's no fixing it, but at the very least, I can not make it worse. Simply by not interacting with him. So, there
I'm
we
not
go.
telling you to fucking throw your plans with the Thalas side, but please, what would you say to her from now on?
I
What would you give her?
understand.
She turns around and tells all of the information you give her to everyone around her. Myself, Stos, Kidos, Kyler. She just fucking blurts out.
Really?
Yes, we know that you gave her the Ledford tablet. We know that you want it charged. We know that she is going to use that as leverage to gain your trust. Just be safe.
But why did she tell you that?
I'm not telling you this. Because I told her I want to help her kill the king. Which is true. That is not a lie. It aligns with my goals. Starting a war with Eshma Thalas would be perfect. I don't care that you're housing the wench and her boyfriend, but do know they will go missing eventually.
I see.
Put your efforts elsewhere. They are not useful to you.
They're useful for
Your goal
information.
is
They're
to-
not.
What information? They're humans, Myrindal. They don't know anything.
They know the
They
city.
know nothing.
And there's plenty going on in the city.
I know the city.
But you don't want to tell me anything because of my proprietor.
I don't want to tell you anything about my shit. You haven't asked me to do anything for you in weeks.
Because
Since the shackles broke.
you told me yourself. I'm not your property. I'm not yours to command. So I left well enough alone.
It's not commanding, it's asking someone for help. I know the city better than the both of them. I know the underlings. I know all of the shadows and the cricks and all of the crannies. I know all of the crime. I know where to hide bodies. Come on, Myrindal. Stop treating me like an enemy. I've done nothing to you or against you. How many times have I come into this office and told you information that's been useful to you?
It's not that I see you as an enemy.
You fucked up with Owen. A lot. Irredeemably so, but... Don't. Get them out here. If Owen finds out that you're housing them, the people that fucked his life up, he's going to come and kill you.
He's already made that promise.
Then why would you do this?
Because I have nothing to lose from it. I have thought of
Because
Cade.
of what you're doing to Cade.
And what am I doing to Cade?
You're going to watch Owen cut down his brother. Just to protect you.
He won't fight me.
Turned into.
Cade is not going to fight on my behalf. No, On will fight me. Cade will not fight on my
Cade
behalf.
would stop On from cutting you down. Yes, he would, because he's a good man. Albeit stupid and thinks with his cock. He is a good man. And he would stop any fight and On would cut him down, because he is hateful. And he hates you. I do not care for Cade's life. I would rather see him get cut down trying to save your ass.
Well then, what is...
Consequences for you.
What consequences?
I don't
On
want to
is
see
going
you
to...
die.
On has said he will come and kill me when he is well and ready. There's nothing being hastened here.
Get the fuck out of here before that happens, then.
He's not
That's
coming
if
back
on
anytime
terms.
soon.
If at all. He could die.
He very well could. Suppose I did you a favor?
The only person you can trust is yourself. I don't even know what's going on in this city anymore. Myrindal, I'm leaving soon. Me and Stas are packing our shit. We have stuff to do that's not here.
I see.
We are going to be starting a war from the Underdark. I don't know how many targets there will be, but I hope not to see you on the battlefield.
Very well. Take care, Serveth.
I'll try my best. Stop letting big-titted women in your home. It's only caused you trouble.
I don't know why you think that has anything to do with... Well, it doesn't matter. Go ahead.
Talk to you later, Mirren. I'll say goodbye before I leave.
Take care. Hmm.
You'll be okay walking off.
Oh. Well, that was enjoyable.
Maybe it's time I let the gods know about that missing person.
Did you manage to see that before he went in?
I don't really care. Yeah, I didn't believe a word of that. Hello.
Myrindal, a question for you.
Yes.
After that incident that happened by the lodge, did you just leave the spider out there?
I didn't realize it was my responsibility to also get a cleanup crew for it.
Well, I think Dorse might have just went out there, so he might have seen it.
Well.
Yes, Thesalor, unlike you, I do perform my duties.
Great. Then there should be no issue.
Myrindal, were you able to find the letter?
I forgot to look. I'll go up there in a moment.
Got it.
I suppose I'll go now.
If only more were like yourself.
No need to trouble you.
Well,
I'll meet you there.
I'm tired, man. Too much.
No, put it by the horses.
You bastard.
Hey, Bronze.
Yes.
Looking for a letter for Christos in the scribery that was meant to be delivered?
Yeah, that is with the scribe, Ackerman.
Okay, is it fair to say I can just grab it from his desk?
Sure, why not?
Cool. Is it sealed?
It is.
All right.
It is sealed with the seal of House Mildenhall.
Interesting. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
All right, got it.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, thank you so much. Just grab the end.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you.
Took an arm and a leg trying to get it.
Oh, you're so
Hmm.
He just lets it go so you can backwards.
Hopefully everything's all right.
Hurry up, it is.
Excuse me, sir. You wouldn't happen to be
I'm
a
the stonemason.
Oh, the stonemason.
I'm the same stonemason.
I see. Got it.
No, cleaned up.
Understood. All right. I really like. I don't want to. I'm just tired, man. I'm tired. Tired. You know what? I'm tired.
You wish to cancel your date appointment?
She might have a package for me. Have it delivered to my quarters. My eyes only.
Of course. Was she to drink wine with you?
She was. I'll have to wait.
We'll let her know.
Very well.
God can provide. If I can hire an Iron Wolf mercenary, who knows?
Watch me over the
Maybe I should try to find that person I'm looking for.
To Ambrose whenever he's available. Thank you.
It's going to be a moment. I'll tell you when you can.
Hello, I'm also looking to speak to an NPC. I wish to speak to Victor. Will he be around the town?
I don't remember who plays Victor.
Victor is played by Frenchie.
You might want to bring that up to Bruns, because he had... The way that he was going to contact him came into question.
It was essentially just if he's on the streets, I was going to try and talk to him? I have a description.
He's not on the streets.
Okay. Is everything all right, man?
Yes, I was just taking a moment to rest.
I see.
The sun is awfully bright.
Is that so? Well, do take care of yourself then.
And you.
Gibbs, I want you to go to... Switch to plain clothes, follow that woman, see where she goes. Feel like she's been following us. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong god. Speak to no one about it.
Saw him, he was certainly talking up a storm to people. Something he shouldn't do.
Well, that was to no avail.
Quite unfortunate.
Indeed. I wonder... Chat, roll me a d20. If it's 10 or higher, I'm going to discreetly drop a note off implicating Serevith in the disappearance of this. No, I can't do that. It's going to come back to me. Can't do that. Fuck. They'll all blame me, and then it's going to backfire. Never mind. We're going to bed. Alright, I'm retiring early for the day. I have sleep to catch up on.
Have a good rest, Mr. Thesalor, sir.
Indeed. Feel free to take off for the rest of the day as well. I'm sure you'll have your replacement coming in.
Oh, I believe I shall.
Alright guys, I'm just too tired. I'm learning. No, I'm not gonna go hang around with Kid and Quinn. Ah, fuck. They're gonna go use the tablets on something. I just don't want to... I'm just tired. I don't want to keep going. Alright. Good night, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and end. We'll go on a raid, though, so you're not left in the dust here. Okay. Who we raiding? Raid bronze. All right. Good night, everyone. I hope you enjoyed, even though it was a shorter episode and my energy's been kind of low. I appreciate you all for watching anyways, and I hope you enjoyed. We'll see you guys again next Tuesday for Fractured Thrones, and I hope that I'll have the new title screen done by then. But also maybe not. Visiting my girlfriend's family for personal health. Yeah, I'll slip him a letter or something. Have a guard go take care of it. Alright, bye guys.